So let's dive right into our first topic. Adjusting watering, fertilizing, and pruning techniques for your bonsai tree based on the specific needs of the plant during each season. This is crucial because different seasons bring varying environmental conditions. And as a bonsai caretaker, it's essential to adapt your care routine accordingly. Starting with watering, it's important to remember that the needs of your bonsai tree will vary depending on the season. In the warmer months, like spring and summer, your bonsai tree will require more frequent watering due to increased evaporation and growth. However, during autumn and winter, you should reduce the frequency of watering as the tree's growth slows down and water retention increases. It's crucial to always check the soil moisture before watering and avoid overwatering, which can lead to root rot or other health issues. Now, let's talk about fertilizing. Bonsai trees need proper nutrition to thrive, and it's important to adjust your fertilizing schedule based on the season and the specific needs of your tree. In general, you should increase fertilizing during the growing season, typically from early spring to late summer. During this period, use a well-balanced fertilizer with equal amounts of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. As autumn approaches, you can reduce the frequency of fertilizing and switch to a low nitrogen fertilizer to support root growth. During winter, most bonsai trees enter dormancy, so it's best to hold off on fertilizing altogether. Lastly, we'll discuss pruning. Regular pruning is essential for maintaining the desired shape and size of your bonsai tree. During the growing season, you'll need to prune more frequently to keep the tree looking neat and tidy. Focus on removing any dead, diseased, or damaged branches, as well as any branches that are obstructing the overall design of your tree. In the dormant season, you can still perform some light pruning, but it's best to save any major pruning for late winter, just before the new growth starts in spring. To sum up, it's essential to adjust your watering, fertilizing, and pruning techniques based on the specific needs of your bonsai tree during each season. This will ensure that your tree stays healthy and maintains its beautiful appearance throughout the year. Moving on to our next topic, we'll be discussing the unique dormancy periods and growth cycles of various bonsai species. Understanding these cycles is crucial to providing proper care and maintenance for your bonsai tree throughout the year. First, let's briefly define dormancy and growth cycles. Second, dormancy is a period when a bonsai tree goes into a state of rest, typically during the colder months of the year. During this time, the tree's metabolic processes slow down and growth comes to a halt. On the other hand, the growth cycle refers to the period when the tree is actively growing, usually during the warmer months. Now, it's important to note that different bonsai species have unique dormancy periods and growth cycles, which means that the timing and duration of these cycles may vary. For instance, deciduous trees like maple and elm usually enter dormancy in the late fall and remain dormant until early spring. In contrast, evergreen species like juniper and pine may have a shorter dormancy period during the winter months. To provide the best care for your bonsai tree, you should research the specific dormancy periods and growth cycles of your particular species. This information will help you adjust your care routine accordingly, such as knowing when to fertilize, prune, or repot in the tree. It's also crucial for determining the best time to protect your bonsai from extreme temperatures, as we'll discuss later on. In summary, understanding the unique dormancy periods and growth cycles of various bonsai species is essential to ensuring proper care and maintenance throughout the year. By familiarizing yourself with these cycles, you can tailor your care routine to meet the specific needs of your bonsai tree and promote its overall health and well-being. Now, let's move on to our third topic. Recognizing the signs of stress or poor health in your bonsai tree and taking appropriate action to mitigate any potential seasonal issues. Just like any living organism, bonsai trees can experience stress or health problems, and it's essential to identify these signs early on to address them effectively. Some common signs of stress or poor health in a bonsai tree include 1. Yellowing or dropping leaves. This could be due to overwatering, underwatering, or a lack of nutrients. Be sure to check the soil moisture and adjust your watering and fertilizing routine as needed. Number 2, wilting or drooping branches. This may be a result of inadequate watering, extreme temperatures, or pests. Assess the environment your tree is in and make any necessary adjustments to ensure proper care. And then weak, spindly growth.
This often indicates a lack of sunlight or nutrients.
Make sure your bonsai is receiving the appropriate amount of light and consider adjusting your fertilizing schedule. 4, pests or diseases. Keep an eye out for any insects or signs of disease on your bonsai tree, such as discolored leaves, spots, or fungal growth. If you notice any of these issues, research the appropriate treatment and act quickly to prevent further damage. Number 5, root issues. If you notice a foul smell coming from the soil or roots that are discolored and soft, this may indicate root rot, often caused by overwatering. In this case, you'll need to remove the affected roots and repot your tree in fresh soil. To mitigate potential seasonal issues, it's important to monitor your bonsai tree closely, especially during periods of extreme temperatures or changes in environmental conditions. Adjust your care routine as needed and don't hesitate to seek professional advice if you're unsure how to address a specific issue. In summary, recognizing the signs of stress or poor health in your bonsai tree and taking appropriate action is crucial to maintaining a healthy and thriving plant. Keep an eye on your tree's appearance and be proactive in adjusting your care routine to mitigate potential seasonal issues. Your bonsai tree will thank you for it. Let's now explore the 4th topic, protecting your bonsai from extreme temperatures and weather conditions. As bonsai trees are often kept outdoors, they can be exposed to a range of temperatures and weather conditions throughout the year. Knowing how to protect your tree from these extremes is essential for its overall health and well-being. During winter, when temperatures drop significantly, it's crucial to provide proper insulation for your bonsai tree. For cold-sensitive species, consider moving the tree to a more sheltered location, such as a garage, shed, or greenhouse, where temperatures remain above freezing. Alternatively, you can insulate the tree's pot and roots by wrapping them in a protective material like bubble wrap, burlap, or specialized tree cover. Be sure to monitor the temperature closely during this time and adjust your care routine accordingly, such as reducing watering frequency. On the other hand, during the hot summer months, your bonsai tree may be exposed to intense heat and direct sunlight, which can cause stress and damage to the plant. To combat this, provide adequate shade for your tree during the hottest parts of the day. You can use a shade cloth, netting, or even position the tree in a spot that receives dappled sunlight. Additionally, make sure to water your bonsai more frequently during this time, as the soil will dry out faster due to increased evaporation. It's also essential to protect your bonsai from strong winds or storms, as these can cause physical damage to the branches or even uproot the tree. Position your bonsai in a sheltered location or secure it to a sturdy surface to prevent any accidents. In conclusion, gaining knowledge on how to protect your bonsai from extreme temperatures and weather conditions is vital for its health and longevity. By providing proper insulation during winter, shade during intense summer heat, and protection from strong winds, you can ensure your bonsai tree thrives in its outdoor environment throughout the year. Lastly, let's discuss our 5th topic, familiarizing yourself with the repotting and root maintenance requirements for your bonsai species. Repotting is an essential part of bonsai care, as it promotes healthy root growth and allows you to replenish the soil with fresh nutrients. However, the timing and frequency of repotting can vary depending on the species of your bonsai tree. As a general rule, younger bonsai trees require more frequent repotting, typically every 1 to 2 years, while older, more established trees may only need repotting every 3 to 5 years. Some fast-growing species may need repotting even more often, while slow-growing species can go longer between repotting sessions. It's important to research the specific repotting requirements for your bonsai species to ensure optimal growth and health. When it comes to timing, The best period for repotting is usually late winter or early spring, just before the tree begins to produce new growth. Repotting during this time will minimize stress on the tree and allow the roots to recover and establish themselves before the growing season begins. Root maintenance is another crucial aspect of bonsai care. During the repotting process, we'll need to carefully trim the roots to encourage new growth and maintain the tree's compact size. Be sure to use sharp, clean tools to make precise cuts and avoid damaging the roots. Remove any dead, damaged, or tangled roots, as well as a portion of the healthy roots to stimulate new growth. Keep in mind that the amount of root pruning required may vary depending on the species and age of your bonsai tree, so it's essential to familiarize yourself with the specific needs of your tree. In conclusion, familiarizing yourself with the repotting and root maintenance requirements for your bonsai species is vital for promoting optimal growth and health. By understanding the timing and frequency needed for repotting, as well as the proper techniques for root maintenance, you'll be well equipped to care for your bonsai tree throughout its life, ensuring it thrives for many years to come.